Testing. 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 We live. Okay. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. I wasn't doing nothing either. I was laying down. I was laying down for a minute. I was tired today. What's up, Steve? What's up, D-Rep? Yobo. Morning, Sprockly. Finally set me a shield yesterday. Only had it since January. That's good, man. Welcome to the Green Team. What's up, Otis, Maurice, Ed? Let me put this over here so it don't look like I'm looking crazy. There we go. Which file link store to use? It depends on you, Otis. Whatever one you want to. 7 minutes late to his own show. I apologize. You guys know I always go longer than an hour anyway that we supposed to do. Let's see. King Doles. Steve probably can't decide what cap to wear. What's poppin', bro? What's up, DC? What's up, DB66? Victor? Al? What do you think of the Formula Z8 from Michael? I haven't used the Z8 yet. I only used the I think that was the Z7, the last version, and that one was good. So I'm pretty much if you're using it for what I think you're using it for, I'm pretty sure it'd be good. What's up, Andy, Mike, well, Ed, Tim, Jay Strict, work them servers. Victor, Ty. Hey, Jeezel. Okay. All right, let me see. I also got in touch with one of my friends. I don't know what's his schedule because he's in the Navy. He's in the Navy, and he's one of the big comic book fans I had told you about. You know, that really don't like this decision between what's going on between Sony and Disney right now. And I was hoping to get him on the show to give you guys another look at the different types of people that we have. Let's see. I'm gonna share, let people know we on here. Give you guys another look of the type of people, you know, that hate this decision. A lot of people, a lot of the comic book fans do not want to see Sony away from Disney. You know, you guys know I'm friends with a lot of different people, and some of them are like hardcore addicts of some things. You know, I got some comic book fans that's real comic book fans, so they're not gonna they not feeling Sony just having doing the movies for Spider-Man. You know, just like the gamers. I got some gamer friends that's like hardcore gamers, so you know they don't be feeling stuff that I be saying as well. They be like, Steve, blah 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 blah, and you know I'm kind of like in the middle. I could be a fan of something, but still give something a chance. But you know how them hardcore fans are, so I definitely want to get him on the show, or at least he has a podcast as well, like a comic book podcast, or at least I'll let you guys listen to what he said about the situation, and it made sense. But you know, we all have opinions. So let me read these comments. What time you work? I work all over the place, Victor. Okay. Smack them thumbs up. Thanks, Tim. I just got reeled the bread. The next step is, do you recommend the Shield now or wait for the new one from Jay Strick? People been asking me this a lot lately. Now, dang, I meant to do that video of it. I didn't do it. I'll probably drop the video tomorrow on that. But it's kind of like a personal decision because everything that we're telling you about the Shield is pretty much our opinion. Nobody really knows. Well, we could tell you the specs and stuff like that because we got the information about that. But nobody really knows if it's going to be that much better or not. You know, so it's just up to you to kind of, you know, it's up to you. We don't even know when it's really releasing. I'm hearing November. You know, I keep on hearing November is going to release around the same time as Google Stadia. But from the past, it always released in January. You know, the last one, I think, yeah, the 2017 version released the first of the year, which made sense because it gave it time for their old devices to sell towards the holiday season. And with these streaming devices, sometimes newer doesn't always mean that it's going to be better. You know, we see that from device to device from device. We've seen it with the Amazon Fire TV devices. When the Amazon Fire TV second generation, they took that off the market and they brought out the dongle. The Fire TV box was way better than the dongle. We kind of seen it with Nvidia as well. The 2015 and 2017 version are pretty much the same thing as specs. But if you want to talk about the hardware, the way it was built and stuff like that, the remote control was way better on the 2015 version. The device itself, you know, the bigger version had more slots and stuff. So you could say the hardware was almost better, even though the specs were around the same. So I cannot say if this 2019 version is going to be better than 2017, 2015, because we don't know till we actually get the device in our hands. So that's kind of like a choice for you to make. Like if I was getting like multiple shields for my house, I'd probably take a chance buying one now and wait till later when the other ones come out. Or nah, actually I wouldn't even buy one right now because we so close to we kind of close to Christmas and stuff like that. So Black Friday, you're gonna see some deals. Going around Christmas, you're gonna see some deals. Even if the new generation doesn't come out yet, I'll probably buy one then, and then wait for the newer one and buy one of those. So it's kind of hard. It's one of those decisions you gotta make for yourself. Let's see. What's up, Green Team? Shelly Shell, I am a Green Team member. Hey, Wendy. Smack them thumbs up, people. What's up, Trooper Scooper? Let's see. Did you notice that GTA 5 is missing from GeForce? It's missing from GeForce, Marcus. But Big Mike, you know, I did a video too. Even though if a game is missing from GeForce, I have noticed a couple of games missing from GeForce too, Marcus. It wasn't GeForce 5, but I have noticed a couple because I remember Metal Gear Solid, I believe 4 was in GeForce. I actually bought it, I believe, when it first came out before all this Steam stuff, you know, on GeForce, and it's not on there anymore. So I was trying to figure out, man, why it's not on there, but I bought it for cheaper anyway. I had bought it for like $5-6 somewhere else. But yeah, it's some games that have went missing. But if they're not available on the GeForce Now catalog, we can download again. So that's the good thing. I don't know if that will change in the future. I don't know. Anybody having issues with Happy Chick working on their shield? I honestly forgot to check time. We could check today though. Steve, do you know about Cyberflix is messing up? I haven't honestly used it. I haven't been using. I've been using the add-ons and Real to Bread, but I know they was talking something about the IMDb that was been kind of messing up. I'm not sure if that would affect it or not, or it could be sometimes what I notice about that app. If you're getting it from somewhere else, they do something so sometimes you have to delete it and actually go install it from this original spot. What's up, Giorgio? Oh, Giorgio had emailed me too. He emailed me that he couldn't comment on the YouTube live chat. I can't even remember the last time I blocked somebody from the YouTube chat. Um, I don't block people on the chat. If I block you on the chat, it's like you had to do like something like outside the world. I mean, it's been people talk crazy to me and I still haven't blocked them. So if you can't comment during one of the chats or you can't comment on a video, it's usually because you're not signed in. Remember, you have to have like a Google account to comment on the videos and stuff like that. So he got that straightened out. Hey Steve, this is John. This is John. It's all about greed. Either way, people looking at Sony or Marvel. Either way, people looking at Sony and Marvel. Yeah, it's not really about. I can see both angles of the thing, because Marvel's like, hey, we made you the most money that you ever made. We made you 2 billion. I think it was over 2 billion, something like that. But it's probably like the most they ever made. Then they made them pretty much the best Spider-Mans. You know, Sony didn't make too good of movies. As far it might have been good, but the storyline was kind of. That's why a lot of comic book fans made the storyline didn't follow what the comics did, so they kind of like went off on that. But Disney wanted more. They wanted to actually go half. They wanted to go 50-50, I believe, on the what was it called? I don't want to say. It wasn't actually the profit, but it was 50-50 on the production, I believe. So Sony was like, nah, we don't want to do that. We'll go our own way. So a lot of people supporting Sony because they're the smaller company of Disney. I'm hoping they could work together, or at least Sony probably sells Spider-Man to Disney. The last I heard, Sony offered Spider-Man to Disney for about, I think, 10 billion or over, and Disney turned them down. But I know if for a fan, as being a fan, Disney can do more with Spider-Man than Sony can. You know, they just have all the characters. You know, they got control of X-Men. They got control of the Fantastic Four. So you got all these characters that you can add and make movies with. Disney's bringing us the Eternals. You know, they're giving people what they want. You know, they're following the original stories. So with that stuff like that, I like Disney better. It's a ladybug on me. That's that window. It's a ladybug on me. These lights. I don't even want to talk about that. But I would rather see them with Disney. Just think. Oh, and they got the X-Men now. So you could do movies like Spider-Man and the X-Men. You could do movies like Spider-Man helping the Fantastic Four. Sony kind of went the route that it can't really. I don't know, like Venom. Venom's a good movie. I like the Venom, but I can see why a lot of fans are angry about Venom because it didn't follow no type of storyline. I got to get this ladybug off me. So they're gonna have trouble. Then you're gonna have Venom fighting Carnage. Venom's never been able to beat Carnage. Carnage is about 20, 30 times stronger than Venom. He always needed help from Spider-Man to beat Carnage. But they have messed up the Venom series because they didn't even introduce Spider-Man to it. It wasn't even really a real villain. Venom. So I don't know. What internet speed do you have at home and how much for real the bread? The internet speed I have at home, let me get this ladybug. I'll get her later. But the internet speed I have at home, I think I was paying for 100 megabytes download speed. I don't know if you guys remember, it was some time I couldn't go live because they had messed up my upload speed. So I had called them and they had gave me 300 megabytes because I was paying the same price as that. So I got about 300 megabytes, but when I had 100 megabytes, I was perfect. Like, that was beyond perfect. I didn't have to go up. Yeah, that's a ladybug on my head. Coming from the window, guys. Steve, do you use Plex? Yeah, I use Plex. I don't actually do anything for it, though. I got a lot of people. Super Dale's into it. The Real Cheese into it. I know a lot of people that's into it. They like downloading stuff and like that. I don't want to get back into it yet. Maybe in the future I do that, but I did a lot of that in the past. So it doesn't excite me to do that. But I got friends who do it, so I use their Plex. So I do use Plex. What's up, Slappy? Thanks for the $10 super chat. What ladybug are you? Now I said I had a ladybug on my head. I'm an avid comic fan since 1972. And if a movie follows the comic exactly, I won't go see it because I already know what's going to happen. That's just me though, from Jay Strick. Yeah, I feel you, Jay Strick. That's why I'm kind of I'm kind of cool with giving stuff a chance. Like I kind of enjoy the Venom, but I can see where people coming from, cause Venom's he's pretty much Venom's a bad guy. So for him to solely just play a good guy from the jump, it kind of confused me. I would have liked to see Venom versus Spider-Man at first. Check your hangouts. Let me see. Let's see. Hangouts. Send the link. Okay, let me send Trooper the Hangouts link, guys. You know how to put Trooper. You know how to put the You got OBS, right? Cause I had to send you the code through OBS. Shelly Shell. There's a lot of people who use the Real the Bread, Shelly Shell. Let me send Trooper. Trooper want to come on the show. So let me see if I can send him the code for the show. Where's Trooper Scooper? We're gonna do a giveaway later. I don't know when I'm mailing it. Probably by Friday. You know how to put it in OBS, Trooper? I'm gonna have to buy that. What's the name? Since I'm done with that once, I might buy that conference call thing. Then I can add guests very easy. You can add up to 12 people, and I can give you guys a phone number. That stuff that Supreme Builds using. I think he paid like $160 for it for the year. That's not bad. So I'm gonna have to invest and buy that for our live shows. What's up? Hope your daughter and family had a great birthday for her. Yeah, she had a great birthday. We went she went skating. She went skating for her birthday. She had a what's the girl name? What's the real popular Nickelodeon girl's name? I think she Nickelodeon or she Disney. JoJo. Let me kill this ladybug, guys. Sorry, ladybug. You had to go. Okay, guys, the ladybug is out of there. Nah, her name JoJo Saway. She had a JoJo party. Them kids love her. What do you think about Google switching from desserts to numbers? It's about time. It's about time they switch. It was kind of gonna get a little bit harder. They had it was cool at first, but as you get to letters like Q and R and stuff like that, they could have made some stuff, but some of the stuff they would have wanted would have probably already been taken. Well, took from other things. So that's good. I was reading as well that they're gonna redesign YouTube for Android TV. So I'm waiting to see how that's gonna look because it's long overdue. They should have been did a better design. They should have been did a better. People can't even chat like on live shows with the Android TV app. So I'm really waiting to see what they do with that. JoJo Saway, yeah, Saway, yeah, that's her name. Steve, have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Yeah, I've been tried it. Chicago had it for a while. Before it kind of went viral, and I think it went across the U.S. But they said that since they went viral, that they have produced over $23 million. Well, they have gained $23 million worth of free advertisement on social media. So on your Facebook, on your Instagram, your Twitter, your YouTube, of people talking about it and sharing it and making videos about it and stuff like that, they have got free advertisement. And I don't know if you guys remember, I told you guys that in the past about companies like, remember I was telling you guys about Nvidia, how they really don't market the Shield because they receive so much free advertisement from people like me, other people reviewing the Shield, you guys, the customer, you guys are advertising it. So it was just crazy to see how much money they saved. And it lets you know that we have the power as people to do a lot on normal social media. They saved all that money. So just imagine your company. Imagine your friend's company. Why can't you advertise stuff like that? Papa is not the only one with chicken sandwiches. You know, you probably have a friend or something with restaurants and stuff like that. Um, it's just crazy. I think we don't use this stuff to benefit ourselves. And I love Papa's. I like their chicken sandwich, but that service, man. That's why that Chick-fil-A, I go to. They treat me like a king sometimes. Hey, easy peasy. This is Lee from Canton, and I hooked up my Note 10 with the Xenon build with Real the Bread, and it's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Leroy. Man, that Note 10 looks nice. Does the shield load Kodi and APKs a lot quicker than the Meatbox S? Some people, I mean, if you're really not used to devices, some people will feel like it's almost the same as far as loading stuff. Um, I can feel the difference. The Shield is definitely a faster device than mostly all my devices I have. Not mostly, all of them. So I feel it. It is faster. But as far as the streaming and stuff like that, the streaming and stuff, we got to the point where the streaming and stuff will be the same. What's up, Anthony? How can I download Kodi? You can download Kodi from Kodi.tv, guys. Kodi.tv. And fully loaded. Kodi.tv. Then email me. I paid $90 for internet unlimited data with Xfinity router. What's your download speeds? But a lot of people like the Plex. I'm just not into it. I think if I showed my mom how to do it, she'll love Plex. But you know, some people like it. What's up, Anthony? How you been? What's up, Zombie? So we're waiting to get that new update for the Nvidia Shield TV. I'm hoping they get the apps back the way they're supposed to be. And as far as the system apps and stuff like that, it actually shows in the correct row. And I'm hoping that they clear up the bloatware. I don't want the bloatware on there. It's not taking much space, but still, if it's our devices, we should be able to choose what we want to install on it. How how easy is it to remove or replace my smaller hard drive in my 16 gigabyte Shield with a larger hard drive? From Eddie Mouse. I heard it wasn't too hard, Eddie, but I only seen so many people do it. The reason being, you know, since Android 6, we got adaptive storage that we can use. So there's no reason for you to actually take the chance of messing up your Shield, dissecting it, when you could just buy an external hard drive and use that as adaptive storage now. What's up, Spencer? Steve, what software do you use to make YouTube videos and edit them to post on YouTube? I use a very basic, normal setup. It depends. It depends. Like my computer has Shadow Play. That's called GeForce Experience now. I can record videos from my computer, right there. I also use OBS now. I actually like OBS a lot since I started using it because you guys say it sounds a little bit clearer. The webcam I still use the same webcam. I use the Logitech. I use the Logitech C920. And it really hasn't been no. That's one thing I'm surprised too. There haven't been too many other webcams that really came out since then that been like I had to switch to, you know. So that C920 is very old. It's an old webcam, but it still does what it needs to do. That's what I'm using right now, 1080p. If they bring out one in the future, Logitech, that's in 4K, I'll probably take that. But it's a lot of things. Then I'm gonna get me a camera too. Probably gonna get me a basic camera. Probably gonna get that that Panasonic Lumix. I think it's Lumix. I think it's the G7. I think it's the G7 that I'm gonna get. Cause it's kind of cheap. It's a cheap, good quality YouTube camera, and I can kind of do my store rounds with you guys when we do stuff like that in the future. That's one I wanted to do. What do the different colors mean on Western Digital hard drives? I haven't seen no different colors. I only get 30 megabytes download. Do you think that's why I'm having a problem streaming using PIA for my VPN? Slappy, it could be. It could be. Because 30 megabytes download speed should be cool. You should be good with 30 megabytes download speed streaming. But here's the problem. When you're using that VPN, it does something with your download speed. Like, if you run a speed test with it, it just depends. And it's just not PIA, it's all of them. Some of them, it's kind of like the process of elimination. Some of them might take a little less, some of them might take a little more, but you usually lose download speed. How much you're losing, I don't know. You have to actually, when you're using PIA, that's why I tell you guys, install the speed test app on every device you're using. That's one of them apps that should be on every device you own, that speed test app. So you can test your speed test. But I can almost guarantee that VPN could be dropping that 30 megabytes download speed, but I don't know by how much. Sometimes it might just drop it a little. You might just drop down about 5 megabytes. You might be at 25. But in some cases, you might be at close to 10 now. So you just got to test that speed test. But there could be it could affect you using a VPN if you don't have a high download speed. As Slappy, I have similar speeds and use PIA, no issues from Paul. Yeah, and that could be the case, Paul. But how something affects me with a VPN, it could be different from you, somebody else. So it's one of them things you just gotta test it. You have to, when you're running it, just run a speed test on it and see how much speed you're getting. But it could differ from person. Like I could be using IPVanish here or something like that, and it might not be hitting me hard. I might, I say I pay for 100, I'm getting 90. Somebody else could be using it somewhere else, and I'm telling them, hey, it's okay, it's not taking too much out, and it might be hitting them for 30 or 20. So it can differ. I've been told that the Western Digital red hard drives were the best, from Chris. I have no idea, Chris. I usually just buy. I got it actually posted what I buy. Let me see. Amazon. We're going to have a fun giveaway today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be movie related. We always do numbers. So we're going to do something different. And I'm actually glad I'm doing it. So let me share real quick. Desktop and me. Boom. That's too big. Desktop. Perfect. So this is the Western Digital I usually buy. I usually I got the 1 terabyte though. I use the Western Digital. I have a SEAGATE, and I have that Samsung T5 as well. So I had actually paid this much. I had paid $60 for my terabyte when it first came out. But you guys know you can get way more now. You could get 2 terabytes for what I paid 1 terabyte for. So that's pretty cool. And depending on what you're doing, you'll probably never use all that space up. That's why 1 terabyte was more than enough for me. But for the people that's doing hyperspins and stuff like that, or doing Plex, you know, some of them need some of them need a lot. So that should be in the description. If not, comment or email me too, and I'll just send you the link. You can email me here. Actually, I could just send you the link here. Let's see. Yep, I could just post it right here in the chat. Here's my email. My speed tier say up to 250 megabytes download speed, but did a speed test 150 plus. Is that overkill if I get Real the Bread? I mean, Real the Bread doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your speed, guys. I mean, it can help you if you got low speed, but Real the Bread, the main point that I get from it is that it provides me with better quality links with sources. So yeah, I use it. I mean, I can't use certain things without it because I like them. You know, I don't like hunting too much. I hunted a lot years ago. So now that I don't have to do it and it's cheap, I could definitely do it. What's up, Fire TV Guru? Can't wait for that Matrix though. Yep, Matrix 4 confirmed. And it's gonna have all the characters. It's gonna have all the characters with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's gonna be the head actor. Thanks for the $20 super chat, Serena. Hey Steve, hope you're doing well and that you had a great summer. Green tea. Thanks, Serena. It hasn't been too much of a summer though. My file link, some of the apps are not updated, Ken. So you might have to, if you install some of the apps, they might ask you to update that app. But you know, the app, once you have the app installed, you can just update it within the app. But I'll update it soon for you guys. I noticed you don't do updates about Kodi builds like you used to. Is it because Kodi not what it once was from Raymond? No, it has nothing to do with Kodi. Kodi's the same. I still use it to watch stuff. Like I tell you guys, I use that probably the most for Real the Bread. The whole point of me not doing the build reviews anymore is because they were killing the channel. They were killing the channel off as far as they were demonetizing it. They wasn't showing people any of the content, so it just didn't make sense to do the builds anymore. You know, I had to find another place to actually do that stuff at, because I can't do it here anymore. Big Mike said, look up on YouTube, see if you can supercharge your VPN with changing settings. I'm gonna have to, I've been told you guys that I'm gonna get that, but I'm gonna start getting the VPNs for you guys too. What's up, Billy? Thanks for the super chat. Hey, Steve, I never updated my Shield. Still have it on Android 7. If I factory reset, what version will I see when the box resets? I believe you should still see Android 7, Billy. I would think so. And it'll just still ask you to update. I believe so. What's up, Steve? For some reason, my Shield won't show my free with Shield games or start Steam unless I restart my Shield. That's weird, Andre. Won't show my free Steam games. Are you going down the categories, Andre? It won't show my Shield games unless I restart my Shield. Let's see. We got somebody from France. What's up, Martin? What's up with the Wi-Fi settings on the Shield's new update? Where did they go? They still there. Show you guys. Let's see. Okay, how do I get to you guys? Here we go. So let's do desktop, because I wanted to let you guys see. So the Wi-Fi settings on the Nvidia Shield TV. Once you go to settings, you go to general settings, press enter, and it should still be in. Whoa, where's the Wi-Fi settings? Let's try this, because it got Ethernet. Let's go to other options. Wi-Fi band. It should still be there. Let's go to device preferences. Probably got to turn off the Ethernet. So let's try that. I'm going to turn off the Ethernet. So I'm going to unclick this. Yep, you got to turn off the Ethernet. Make sure that's logged off to see it. Let's see. And then I could connect. I can restart my Wi-Fi, add new network. Let me turn it back on. These quick settings, you can go to device preferences, system. They switched that too. Oh, here you go. Up top, customize quick settings. And you can choose which ones you want in your quick settings. Disconnect Bluetooth accessories. I didn't see that. Yeah, I did. Restart Wi-Fi. Nvidia games. Because he asked me about you can't see the free games. Free to play. Right here. So it's just a section. You kind of just go down. So I'm so glad that they're updating the YouTube Android TV. Let's see if I can sign in. What's wrong with my YouTube? Because I want to show you guys what I mean. I'm going to do a video on this too, what I would like to see them add. So this is why I like to see them add. I mean, the setup's not bad. It's just they should have been fixed some things. So say we're watching the show. Wow. Okay. Okay, they did fix some stuff. They definitely fixed some stuff. Because look, this is it right here. Now, look, I didn't see this menu before. You can scroll over to the left and go to live chat. Jesus, they put to an advertisement already? You can go to live chat now. I can click on that. How do I see it? But I still can't comment. I can see it here on the end. You see, guys, see that on the bottom right side? They need to make a way you can comment to it. So I can see you guys. They need to fix that. I like to see that fixed. Just the comment period. Let me go on my channel so we don't get no strikes. So they did do some type of updates because that wasn't there before. So let's say like they need to do something where you can actually comment. Save. Feedback. What's feedback? They need to fix that. That's what they need. They had to add that. That's long overdue. They should have been did that. What's up, Woods? Did I hear some church bells? Yeah, you heard some church bells. Yep, those church bells. Fire TV Guru in the house. So Real the Bread doesn't stream. Real the Bread, yeah, it provides better quality sources. So yeah, it makes that source better. Hey Paul. So it's 9:04. I want to start this giveaway. And this is the first person who answers this. Let me download the pictures because I don't have the pictures right here. So this is a movie trivia. So let me see if I can find. Okay, I found it. I found the picture I want to show you guys. Let's see if I can open it. Because I want you guys to see the picture. And I seen this because I just bought a shirt of the movie that I'm talking about. Open image and new tab. Okay. Let's see if we can go to it. Man, they didn't do it right. Let's see. Let's see. So we'll see how this giveaway goes. If you guys like stuff like this, we can do more stuff like that. Movie trivia. Can't find it now. Okay, here we go. Open an image in a new tab. Keep on showing. Open image in a new tab. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So here's the giveaway. Trooper Zombie, you guys gotta pay attention to see who answers this first. You gotta pay attention to see who answers this question first. So we're gonna go to desktop. Whoever answers this question first wins. I'm gonna give away a Mi Box S. Okay, here we go. So Kill Bill honored Bruce Lee by wearing this yellow jumpsuit. This yellow jumpsuit is from the Game of Death scene that Bruce Lee wore. What was the first movie that featured this yellow jumpsuit? Whoever answers that first is the winner. First movie that featured this yellow jumpsuit. See this Kill Bill? This scene is from the Game of Death, where they wore this yellow jumpsuit. From Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. What was the first movie to show that yellow jumpsuit after Bruce Lee? Tony Parker got it, The Last Dragon. It was The Last Dragon. It was Bruce Leroy, guys. It was The Last Dragon. It made me think about doing a giveaway like that because Tony got it first. Tony Parker. I had called her. I can't find it. But mine got me. It was Bruce Leroy. My mom had got me a shirt of The Last Dragon. So, congrats, Tony. Let's double check to make sure Tony won. It was Bruce Leroy. If you guys didn't know what The Last Dragon was, let me see. Show you guys that real quick. This is The Last Dragon. I don't know if a lot of people remember it. Let's go to desktop. This was The Last Dragon with the Shogun of Harlem, Show Enough, 1985. The yellow jumpsuit. So congrats, Tony. Did you say Bruce Leroy, Monster? But we needed the movie name. We needed the movie name, Monster. So, what you guys like giveaways like that? Or you guys rather go back to the numbers and stuff? Yep, you did say it too, Monster. HD. Then Tony followed up with The Last Dragon. GoPro, can you teach me? That's a classic. And it's on 1080p right now. I think it's 1080p or 720p. I watched it last night. So it's remastered. Steve, you need to change your hat during your live chat. I'm going to change it one day. So what's up, guys? Any last questions? Actually, let me know. Let me know. Did you guys like this kind of giveaway, or you guys like the numbers, or you guys rather do the trivia like we just did? Do you guys like the trivia, the movie trivia, or you guys rather do like the lottery system? I should have known that I don't know where I'm getting from. A giveaway like that, Steve. A giveaway like that, but Steve, I was born in '92, never seen The Last Dragon from Elm Street. But hey, you can go catch it, man. Go catch The Last Dragon. That's Bruce Leroy, guys. So any last questions before we go? Hey, Tony. Tony, email me your info. What's your email, Tony? From Tony Parker. I probably can get him now. Tony Parker 151. What's your email? I gotta think of some more. I got some good movie trivia too, so I gotta think of some more. Any news on the Nvidia Shield update? That's what we waiting for, Eric. Like people keep on asking me about it. I have no control. I didn't mess with that hot fix. I didn't even like the way it sounded. Well, we've been using the Shield for what, since 2015. So I didn't sign up for the hot fix. The only thing I ever seen was updates or beta update. I ain't never seen them come out with something called the hot fix. So I didn't install it on my device. I was like, I'll wait to like a beta update or an update, and I'll install that and I'll talk about it. But until then, we're just waiting. We're waiting on them. And I really want to get my hands on that JBL link because I'm hearing mixed reviews. So for some reason they're low on quantity right now. So we are supposed to receive that. I'm not sure when we're gonna receive it, but they do want me to do a review on it, and I definitely want to check that out. I definitely want to check it out because it's the first time I seen a soundbar with the Android TV. But I'm guessing that usually stuff like that, and I don't know because I haven't played with it at all, but usually stuff like that usually isn't as powerful, or the memory is so low that you really can't do much with it. So I want to see that. But if it has adaptive storage, it wouldn't even matter. I want to see stuff like that. Does it have a HDMI? Not HDMI, but does it have like a USB so we can add adaptive storage to it if it's low on memory and stuff like that? So I really can't wait to get my hands on that, and then we can really just get into it and see what's going on with it. I think 9 to 5, I think that was 9 to 5 Google. He bought one, or he received one. He said some people type faster than others for McMahon. We'll switch it up. Hey Steve, if you got a Shield already, is there a need for the new one from Kenneth? I doubt it, Ken. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm expecting the new Shield not to be too much different from the 2017 version, from the 2015 version. I just don't I just don't see them making it better. I think this the whole reason why that they're relaunching it. They're probably gonna relaunch it with a new design, around the time as Google Stadia because it promotes more sales. It gets more business started. But I think the real reason why they made that modified Tegra X1 chip, I think the real reason is mainly because of what's that one Nintendo? The Nintendo Switch. Now the Nintendo Switch benefits from it because they get like 20 to 25% increase of battery life from that Switch. But that won't affect us like that. So I'm probably expecting the same thing. We're gonna get the same updates because it makes no sense that we wouldn't, because it's pretty much the same device. So I don't know. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the new Shield, but the main reason why I'm getting it is that I'm gonna review it for you guys. Show it to you guys. Now, if I was just a customer, I don't know. I don't know if I would buy it. We gotta actually get it in hand to really know. Nice to see you too, Paul. With Tony Parker at? Bruce Leroy is a current UFC fighter. Is he, Brad? Leroy saying the lottery. We'll switch it up. My Shield controller acts crazy. Why is that from Shelly Shell? Doing when, Shelly? All the time? Because I noticed you guys know I really don't game too much with the Shield controller. Because I got the other controllers and stuff like that. I was gaming with it using my tablet, the Shield controller. And it just had a bind of its own. But that's that 2017 version. I'm going to try it again to see if I'm having the same results. But yeah, it was like a week and a half ago, and I definitely felt it going crazy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test it on the Shield again, because I really don't do it. Do one more. I can't think of another one right now. I've been wanting to do that trivia for a while. I was just gonna post it. So I'll try to do a more current one so everybody can relate to it. Can I link my Shield with my Ring doorbell? I have never used the Ring doorbell, the real Galley Fizzle. If it's an Android app, I don't see why not. I don't see why. Like, you mean like having an Android app on there? I gotta read about it, how it really goes. Papas is number one. I don't know. See, the thing is, it's like when I think of Papas or Chick-fil-A, I think of this. It's like when I talk to you guys about the Android TV boxes and stuff, like it's budget boxes that might be better than Amazon Fire TV devices. Like it's some budget boxes that's better than the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. They're better than that. They're better than the Mi Box S. Some of them are better than these two devices. But the one thing, since they're like a budget company, is that you get a better service from Amazon or Xiaomi. So that's why I recommend them. So sometimes I feel the same way about Chick-fil-A. I mean, some Papas be cool, but some of the other ones, it just be, the service is just terrible. So I know every Chick-fil-A I go to, they treat me like a king, you know. So I don't know. Just depends how I'm feeling. I like them both though. I didn't check that one yet, Anthony. They didn't send it to me. You need to put some foams in your shoebox. I haven't worn no foams in so long, Monster. I like some of them though. I like the foams. Their quality is real good. Yeah, because my Fire TV, I can see who on the door of my TV. I'm trying to do the same. You could probably just sideload the app then, the real. What is Google Stadia? Google Stadia is like a gaming cloud service. Like it's gonna be something like GeForce Now. It's gonna be, they actually copied, when you really think about it, they copied off GeForce Now, Google Stadia. Because Google Stadia said, you know, GeForce Now, their whole their whole way to how they sold GeForce Now is that they promised people that they wouldn't need to invest in the hardware, as far as you wouldn't have to have a high gaming computer, or you wouldn't have to have this or that. You can have an average computer and still play the games you want to play. So Google Stadia, Google pretty much seen what Nvidia was doing with GeForce, and let's take it to the next level, because GeForce now can only go 1080p 60 frames. Google Stadia said, let's take it to the next level with Google. So they say, hey, you guys can play with 4K. So they pretty much promise you the same thing that Nvidia promised. You don't need them gaming computers and stuff like that. You can go on Stadia with simply by logging into Chrome and stuff like that, getting a Chromecast, so, and you'll be able to play 4K. So it's pretty much a gaming service, somewhat like a gaming service. But we got to see what games it actually gets. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A make me feel like a king sometimes. I went to Chick-fil-A like a few days ago, and they're just nice. I don't gotta ask for sauces. I don't gotta do anything. It's just right there in front of me. I got the napkins there. I got my sauces. Grab my drink and get free refills. Sometimes stuff don't have to be the best. If everything else around it is great, you'll just go there. The subscription service is all out of whack of what they're saying as of now. Better to game for Xbox or PlayStation, where they're going to bring a free version out as well as Google Stadia. I don't know if it's going to be launching the same time as the paid service, but that's what people usually do, charge you to pay to use it. It's like, because you got to think about it. With Xbox or PlayStation, you need to invest in that hardware. You have to buy that PlayStation. You have to buy that Xbox. You usually have to buy that device to play it online. With Google Stadia, they're saying, hey, you got a TV, you got a laptop, you got a phone. Just go anywhere, log into our servers, and you can play it. So that's what they're really selling. The ability for you not to even need that hardware, that console. But they're making a free version, but the free version will only be able to game up to 1080p 60 frames per second, which that's all I would probably need, because my monitor is only 1080p. If you just, cause it digs in on down right now, I'm not sure, Rob. Yeah, the Shield is better than better than the Xbox. No, I wouldn't say the Shield is better than the Xbox, because they're two different things. You got the Nvidia Shield and you have the Xbox. And the Nvidia Shield is a console, but it's not like it's not a complete gaming console. The Xbox is more powerful than the Shield. But the Shield, since it's an Android device, and its main use usually is streaming. That's the thing. So if I was going with streaming mainly, I'll choose the Nvidia over the Xbox. But if I was going with gaming more, I'll choose maybe the Xbox. But they got their different. They're different. The thing with Nvidia now, you can play the Steam games, so that opened the door for a whole lot more gaming as well. So I can't say it's better. They're two different things. There's a video on YouTube explaining how it's woke even with the free. It's whack even with the free from Monster. Because hardcore gamers don't like stuff like that. You know, it's kind of what we talked about in the beginning of the show when I told you guys about the comic fans. Hardcore comic fans don't like Sony taking complete control of Spider-Man because they're going to switch the stories completely from the comics. Hardcore gamers don't like stuff like Google Stadia. They don't like stuff. They might like GeForce Now, but they don't like where you got to depend on a server and you have to buy your games from cloud and you can't have possession of it. You can't download it. They don't like it. You know, hardcore gamers don't like stuff like that because they don't really want to deal with change. But the thing is, it's gonna happen sooner or later because the technology is here. So that's the type of future that we're gonna have, whether you like it or not. And even, you know, you got your console fans that they say that's the reason why they love the consoles. It's gonna even happen to the consoles in the future. You know, they're gonna everything's just gonna all go cloud. You're not gonna really have to download anything. You're not gonna have any physical disc. It's coming, and there's nothing you can do about it. Serena says she pre-ordered Stadia already. I'm intrigued and psyched. If I don't end up digging it, I'll play for the first 3 months, sell the controller. In New York City, I can sell stuff quickly off the streets. So I'm going to get ready to go, guys. I got to run to the store. Real quick. Handle some stuff. I want to thank all you guys for joining me. Hopefully Tony knows how to reach me. Hopefully he reaches me. I gotta turn off these lights too, man. That'd be the problem during the summer. Having these windows open with these lights. Subscription over ownership. Slayer Dog. So do you Plex? If you do, what's the best settings? I use Plex, Ken, but I don't actually get into the downloading and adding all that stuff. I use other people's stuff. So I'm like a freeloader when it comes to Plex. You know, all my friends like it. But it's like, I don't know. But I want to thank all you guys for joining. Hopefully Tony contact me. Or I'll try to contact you. Where Tony at? Tony then one and left. So we're gonna roll with Tony that he won. If Tony doesn't contact me by the end of the week, we'll give it to Monster. Since he said the character name first. But I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to everybody who donated. Shout out to everybody who just came to the show. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm reading you guys' messages as I talk. But I'm gonna talk to you later. Actually, yeah, shout out to my mods as well. Trooper, Zombie, The Real, Fire TV Guru. And we'll talk to you guys later. Tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. Thanks for watching, guys.